if you want to hit it.
All right. So, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Jellyfc Coin YouTube channel. Is it loading correctly? Hold on. Let me pull everybody up here. It's not letting me. There it goes.
There you go.
Hey, how can you hear? I'm currently in the middle of a storm, so if I drop out, that's why. It just started storming a second ago. But how's everybody doing? This is episode 19, which that means our project is now 18 weeks old because technically the first episode was the first day. But we have a couple short little things to go over, some cool stuff. I just wanted to get it out of the way first. And the wheel of Jelly is working and it's live. But Dave did say that he wants to add and change a couple things. So the wheel is live and working right now, but it is going to be changing. And we're not going to take it back down in between the changes. So you're welcome, guys. And I apologize. Brandon phone. Thought it was Brandon Coin. Yes, Brandon
I love it.
But yeah, so I apologize it was down for so long. I didn't realize it was, critical for so many people. And yeah, a lot of people missed it for sure. Anyway, little shout out to some of the early birds. We got Dinek in here, Crypto Elder, Digital Dumber, Mining Smith, DJ Three Men, Buddy Love, Rad CPU Man, EL, L, and of course we have Batman tuning in. But we had talked about it last week. Our current multiplier is what, 92 out of 100. So for every one jellyfish you would earn or win on the platform, you would get 92 jellyfish. So pretty good multiplier, almost as high as you can get or we can roll. And we're just going to keep that for a whole nother week. We're not even going to re-roll it. It's going to stay the same. So you're welcome, guys. Thank you for dealing with all the construction and DIY and all the stuff in between. It's been a good learning experience, and these guys, Trips, Walter, Batman, Dave, they've been putting in some work in all different kinds of areas. But yeah, so since we're not rolling for a new multiplier, I guess I will just go ahead and hand over my portion to Trips because I don't really have anything else. I do have a giveaway for the One Key wallet. But I'm going to wait, and that's going to be a dedicated video. I'm going to show like how to set it up, how to get jellyfish in. So you'll just have to check that video out for how to be entered for that giveaway. But anyway, Trips.
Yo, thank you. Yeah, had good mobile app progress this week. Actually got it in the hands of a couple testers today. So we did our first build on it. It's really been, like he said, a learning process. It's been really fun, to be honest with you. There's been struggles. I've thrown stuff, but I've also jumped out of my chair and screamed, like, hurrah, we got it. We actually had one of those moments today. So yeah, it's really cool to be able to integrate the two. There's two of you. It's cool to be able to integrate the two, and now that we basically have like the styling and everything done, we can actually get to the fun stuff. we I don't know if I'm supposed to give anything away, but we got something really cool initialized today that yeah, heck with it. I'll just say it. We're gonna have push notifications if you enable them, obviously on your phone. But basically, if you have like a raffle giveaway or a on stream giveaway, you're not there. Even I've even thought of stuff like warthog payouts, ironfish payouts. I don't want to. I don't. We're not going to spam you by any means, but just something kind of cutting edge. There's obviously the big name apps all do it, so something we wanted to do as well. But yeah, it's been a real learning process is the best way I can put it. I've learned a ton, and God bless. I'm not going to name names, but the people behind me that are helping me really means a lot. This is like a life skill that I'm going to have forever. So, it's not just hopefully it's not just a one and done. It's something that I can carry out. So thanks, Brandon, for putting the project together. And, it helped me learn a new skill, which is, we're constantly doing it. So, yeah, I don't want to drag on too much about it, but it should be tested throughout. I would assume the rest of this weekend. Then we're just going to get back to it, make the edits, fix what the community says we need to fix. Just do adjustments, and eventually we'll get to the really, really cool stuff. We've in our downtime, we've seen a couple cool things that I've never seen on any app anywhere. So just trying to be that cutting edge type stuff, if you will. But yeah, that's about it.
Well, awesome. So yeah, definitely looking forward to the app. I know there's a lot of people that don't even have personal computers. They've actually jumped in and talked in the Discord and stuff, and they're like, "Man, the web page on a phone is just atrocious." And I'm like, "I know. The app is coming," because everybody's like, when is the app coming? I'm like, it's coming eventually, sooner than later, right, Trips? Sooner than later.
Coming. Rome wasn't built in a day. You said it.
Yeah, there it is. You can't rush excellence, but yeah, I was gonna maybe leak a little bit of information. So on the wheel, we are gonna have the published statistics or odds for each like winning sector. Right now, I don't think they're all updated, but look at that, we got Batman shooting in there.
Whoa! Whoa! Thank you.
Those are Canadian dollars.
Yeah, but did you see it's up? It was up today.
That's still a lot.
That's a lot. Thank you, Batman. We appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
That's a lot of maple syrup right there.
It's a lot of pine trees right there.
Yeah, definitely. But so we are going to have the odds published on that, and the final values are going to be, you're going to be able to win 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 jellyfish, and then there's going to be a jackpot of 10 jellyfish at like the 1%. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but that gets multiplied by the multiplier because everything on the platform gets multiplied. So if you rolled and hit a 10 right now, that would end up being 930 jellyfish, and at the current price, which is actually really low, that's 93 cents. So imagine when we were at a million market cap, that would have been at 93 multiplier, that would have been $9. So yeah, that could probably get out of control, but I think it'll work. We did a lot of estimating out statistic wise with the gambling calculators and stuff, because it's essentially gambling, except you guys don't have to pay for it. So that's the loophole right there. It's free. Just you log in and you get your free spin every single day. Also, another thing that people have asked, will we be able to buy spins? No. I've looked into it, and that would have the gambling commission down our throats tomorrow, because we are based in the U.S. Our servers are based in the U.S. And if we host legitimately buying odds at winning a chance game online, it would be only a countdown timer till we got shut down. So we're not going to be able to sell spins. You can get a spin free every day. We might be able to offer bonus spins if for bounties or stuff like that. But as of right now, no. That's just one spin a day. You get it every day. You use it. If you don't use it, they don't stack up. So you only have that one. So use it or lose it. One thing that I had mentioned to Dave is I think we're going to start a bounty program for the knowledge base. So we're going to have a section in the Discord, and it's going to have different items that need to be explained or should be explained, and then a bounty of either Solana, jellyfish, ironfish, or warthog. Basically, if you submit a video on how to do this item, then you win that bounty, and we get the right to post that on our Jellyfsh YouTube channel and also subsequently on the knowledge base. So, you help us, we help you. It's a cohesive relationship. Dave said that that's not hard to implement at all. Basically, just as long as we pipe it right through our Jellyfsh YouTube channel, it'd be no different than how we're already handling it. But yeah, I think that those are the major things for me. We got some more stuff coming, but you guys won't see it for a few more weeks, so there's really no need in talking about it now. The big thing. Well, I just made a video on Brandon Coin, and Walter, you might want to touch on this a little bit. It's about the dual mining for Ironfish and Warthog on Hive OS, but our Ironfish pool is now showing up on Mining Pool stats. Is that correct?
Yep. Yeah, we got it live. We got the Varus one, the Wart one, and the Ironfish one up there with the buttons for the multi-coin selection between the three. So yeah.
So we look legit now. We got that little button there.
Yeah, we're live. So we just have to work out a few kinks in getting some of the stats on the Ironfish board for the mining pool stats, but we're live up there. Shows the American flag. Although Varus coin is from Canada.
Canada.
But that's okay. They're going to be in the U.S. soon anyway. So,
Yeah, 51st state.
But yeah, that was a big deal to get our Ironfish one up there because we had to do a little work there to get it to show up. So, but we're live and spread the word.
Yeah, definitely. And then I also had a couple people reach out to me, and they were asking if we need help with like media content or music content. We would love the help, but I just wanted to put it out there. I doubt these people are probably watching the live stream. We don't have there's no media budget. So everything that's happened and has happened or been developed, it's all been voluntarily, right? Trips.
Yeah.
Get back to work. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, you got to carrot every once in a while, yeah. It's not, even the praise is better than payment sometimes when you do a good job. You know what I mean?
But I just wanted to reiterate that unlike a lot of traditional projects, there was no actual, pre-mined or dev fund set aside for marketing or media or anything like that. So everything has been provided. What's the right word? For free.
Pro bono.
Pro bono. There you go.
Yeah,
Dropping the big words on us. But yeah, pro bono. So like I get it literally almost every other day. Somebody's like, hey man, I want to design, images for your jellyfish coin. And I'm like, that's great. And then they're like, yeah, here's my pricing. I'm like, that's not great. I'm sorry. And then I feel kind of like a turd, shooting down. But yeah. So
well, and also keep in mind, I always thought the people that are coming to us generally aren't the ones that are more talented. If we go after somebody and headhunt people rather than them coming to us, I always thought it's kind of like a car salesman. If they're coming to you, they probably want to sell a car pretty bad. But, when you go to the dealership and talk to the dude sitting down, he's usually a better guy.
Hold on one second. I missed. Yeah,
Yeah, Bartman dropped the 20 beaner. Thank you, sir.
Bartman dropped 20 USD right there. 20 freedom coins on us.
Eagles.
Yeah, just 20 bald eagles flying.
20 silver eagles.
And depending
Shout
on
out, Lupe. What's up, man?
Yeah, depending on what day it is, who knows what those 20 eagles are worth, right? A lot, a little. What is the current? Did Bitcoin go back down? I just don't even look at it anymore. Hold on.
I get the notifications on my phone, unfortunately, because
I turned it off.
I know.
It says 79,000. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's holding water.
Yeah. I mean, man, if you would have told me 79,000 was down like a year, isn't it crazy? Like perspective, right?
That's the new world.
Yeah, please smash the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I swear, I think the algorithm, I've read that it listens to you. And if you say that, it likes you more.
You think so?
I've read some tinfoil hat on the algorithm.
Smash the like button, gets us more likes.
There's some crazy stuff out there.
Smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button.
Look at that.
Put it on repeat.
Exactly.
That's why I was wondering what was with the $27.99, but
that's
funny. Well done. Well played, sir. Well played. He even knows the conversion rate. Furl hat.
10 furl hat.
Oh,
where's
yeah,
Lupe? Lupe's lacking tonight.
He wanted to see. He had a long day at work, he said. So
yep. I was gonna say anyway, since we're on the live stream and we're conversing with the jelly smack. By the way, if you don't know what a jelly smack is, Google it, because once you Google it, you're a part of it. It's one of those things, when you learn it, you can't unlearn it. It doesn't sound right, but then it always makes that connection. That
if you're here, you're a smack.
Yeah, get smacked.
That's a hint.
Ooh, David B with the $5. Thank you, sir.
Good job, guys. Yeah, so I have been working with, and I figured I'd talk to you guys about this. I mentioned it on and off a couple times, but I've had a guy that has donated some time, and he does NFTs, and he's sent out a couple different collections because I was super interested in making kind of like a trading, or not a trading, but a collectible card NFT series, and then do like a limited release of them. I kind of obviously want to wait till our phone app is there, because Dave said he can make a viewer on the Web3 portal, like desktop side, but like tying that into the phone app later on would be really cool, because it's when it's in your hand, it's just better. Now these NFTs would have some utility inside the actual Web3 portal, whereas some of them could have a little small bonus to your actual multiplier. Some other people suggested that maybe these NFTs would give you some other perks. I don't know exactly, but I figured maybe I could ask you guys if you had any brainstorming ideas of utility that we could build into them. We'd probably do, like, I don't know, maybe 20 a month, and have them at just like a couple bucks a piece. Have them super reasonable. I don't want to price people out of them, but having like a limited edition kind of thing come out every month. I like collecting stuff, so it literally just like it triggers that dopamine in my brain.
Oh, yeah.
So
when you showed that stack of the CPUs and the little Tupperware, I was like, oh, that's so pretty. Like they're all,
yeah. So I don't think we're anywhere close to hitting like a paper print, but I love what the Bitcoin guys are doing over at like Bitcoin trading cards. And man, I'm a sucker for like collectible stuff. I don't know why. Maybe that doesn't transcend to everybody, but I figure we can get into the NFT world a little bit, because people have been begging for it, and kind of go.
Can you excuse me for 2 seconds? I totally forgot something that I wanted to.
Absolutely. All right. Well, bye, Trips. See you tomorrow.
I guess he's really
He's got a good job pooping. Any news on the Tangent wallet, and will they be offered to holders first? Dale Schroeder. Actually, let me pull up my conversation with Tangent right now. I think they're also struggling with the waning market at the moment.
They've been coming out with quite a few new cards.
All right.
Yeah, they've developed a lot in a short period of time, and I don't know if we're on some kind of queue. So the last time he messaged me back, and I was just like, "Hey, do you need anything from my end?" I asked that on April 2nd, and then he got back to me on April 4th, which was last Friday. He typically like kind of gives me like an update or something once a week, and he said, "You guys are all ready to go. I'll let you know when I send the link over."
Nice. Hey Brandon.
Yeah, no, there's nothing else other than that. And before that, he sent over the image.
Wait a minute. Okay, fine.
Oh, look at that, Trips.
I have a T-shirt.
So yeah, I ordered one of the coffee mugs and one of the stickers. I just wanted to make sure it was good enough quality. It's pretty decent. So we're gonna be doing that here shortly. That was another something we wanted to do with the community.
Yeah, and from what I understand, it's a website. It's one of like the all-in-one websites. So we don't have to buy an inventory or anything like that. You just buy it there, and then it ships. They print it and ship it right then and there. And I don't think we're building like a bunch of. There's not a lot of profit or anything baked into it. And
no, it's just for the community,
just for the fun. And from what I understood, that if it does make any profit, it was just going to be dumped back into the community wallet, which is actually doing better than I thought. I opened it up today to pay out some giveaways, and it's still got like I think it was a couple million in there of coins. Let me open it up. Let's see here.
So if you didn't have the wheel ready, we would have been all right anyway.
It's got 1.8 million. Oh, that we were ready. Like it wouldn't have had to come out of our pockets, but yeah. I was like, all right, Dave, is that wheel ready? Dave. Not to be annoying, but I was like, Dave, come on. I definitely have to get me a mug though. Oddly enough, throughout the winter, I wasn't drinking much coffee, but now it's getting warm again, and I'm like, need my coffee in the morning. I don't know, so weird.
Oh, I live coffee, man.
Every morning.
Live coffee.
I tried to go without it, and I can't. Not because of the caffeine. It's like a morning ritual.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Bartman, are you holding Pokemon cards? No, those are Bitcoin trading cards, which I have one video already out on my Brandon Coin page, and I have another one coming out after that. But the second, hold on, do you guys care? Are we in the? There's nothing else pressing. Let me show you. I pulled like a $40 card out of my second pack.
Shush.
No way.
Shush.
When I'm opening, I'm like, I have no idea what I'm looking at. So I'm just like, yeah. And then after the fact, when I'm editing it, I'm looking up the card values, and I'm like, holy shit, I just pulled a $40 card.
Pulled you a Charizard, bro.
Man, we're supposed to open those packages? Damn. I've been saving them.
Lupe's got a bunch of sealed stuff too. I'm buying some stuff off of him.
All right, so
how much are the packs a piece?
So you can get these. These are like the unlimited print packs. These cards, like the top cards, like $10, like the chase card. Most of them are anywhere from like 50 cents to $2. They're not worth a lot because they're unlimited print. The limited print packs, which they print 21,000 packs. Those are $50 a pack. $50. But I got this card right here, which is I'm probably not gonna be like getting a lot of them. It's probably hard to see, but it is the censorship card, and it's like a medium holographic, but it's numbered, and it's 367 out of 500.
Nice.
Yeah. So a lot of like the I don't know what they're called, the chase cards are numbered. And then
I'm a holder.
But
So
my idea was the Bitcoin cards. I saw those down in when I was in Florida, and I was like, well, I can get a couple packs, open like one pack a week, just have like some different kind of content flowing on the
yeah,
YouTube space, and also we might hit like a. There's like an Iron Man Michael Saylor card, and he's like Michael Saylor in the Iron Man like
Oh,
armor, and that card's going for like $500. And
holy man.
can I share a crazy idea real quick? Since
I
we're
know I opened the cards and I wasn't wearing gloves, so it's just PSA out the window. What's up? Sorry.
so what if somebody bought a whole Bitcoin, split it out into, I don't know, 20,000 wallets in different increments, and then you open cards and the cards had the wallet address at the bottom. You go online and it's got like your seed phrase.
That exists. It's called currency cards.
Oh wow. Okay.
I was reading because like there hasn't been currency cards released for a while, and apparently they got sued because it's like they're literally selling lottery tickets in the form of a a card, and they got away with it in the beginning because they've been out for a few years, but once Bitcoin, or I don't know if it was Bitcoin, once one of, because they do like all different kinds of coins. I actually don't know if they do Bitcoin anymore because Bitcoin was recognized as a security, and you can't have a raffle or a random
chance. Yeah.
that's considered gambling or a lottery ticket. So they were doing other coins, and apparently they got caught or they got prosecuted. But ever since then, they're sold out and they have not made anymore. And if you have a sealed pack, they go for a lot of money on eBay because they could actually have some coins on there. Shout out to Yashnik over on YouTube. He used to run the Aeon Tech pool for Aeon Coin, and he actually bought some currency cards. And I think he hit like one Litecoin on one of them. So that's cool. Yeah.
That's pretty sweet, dude. Yeah, it just goes to show any idea you have, somebody's already done it. Like it's hard to be original these days, man. It really is.
Yeah, I liked the idea of the company that was doing the Bitcoin trading cards, because they were like, these have no value until people put a value on them. Right. And I was like, yeah, they don't. And the guy down there at the booth, he's like, yeah, these are just cardboard. He's like, you just rip them in half. And I'm like, what are you playing mind games with me right now? He's like, you just open your pack up, because he gave me a pack for free. He's like, open your pack up and just rip them in half. And I'm like, why would I do that? And he's like, just do it. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. Because the first thing I asked was like, do you get Bitcoin? Do you get coins off of them? And he's like, nope, they have no value. And I'm like, no value? And he's like, unless you look online, like eBay. And I'm like, he was a cool guy though, definitely. And they call it orange pill in a pack, what, red pill, blue pill, or whatever. And then there's the orange pill is like the Bitcoin conundrum. But while I was down there, let me see if I still got it right here. I think they gave me a free Ross Ulbricht sticker that they were giving these out with the packs of cards before Ross Ulbricht got released. So that's a thing. And then like just this one's got like some cool artwork on it. But yeah, it's 21.
Who's 21 Club?
Oh, so 21 Club is referencing the fact that there's 21 million Bitcoin. Is that what it is?
Okay. Yeah.
So they have cards, and the 21 Club is the like ultra rare cards. There's 21 printed of those cards. So whenever you go online and look at the card map, it'll be like there's 21 of these, there's 500 of these, there's 1,000 of those. Base set non-holographic is like could be unlimited print, but yeah, it's cool. And then you get me out about cards, So.
It would be cool to have jellyfish,
Oh my
like
god.
physical cards.
Holographic. Like even if we just made them to just give them away,
Yeah, yeah,
like, that'd be so. But
yeah. Just
Jellyfish
take a
coins.
portion of like the donations fund or whatever, and just buy it. Like, I'm sure there's some company that does it for us.
Jelly coins.
we could have a Walter card. There's a
Hey.
card.
I want to open up a discussion since we're just kind of BSing. We have that jellyfish, you know, the one that's just got tentacles and the sunglasses. We need to come up with a name for him. Somebody and I were talking about this. So we need to, I don't know, staff or chat, throw it in Discord chat sometime. Because, I mean, we got to have a name for our little jelly.
Jelly Man.
I've heard Herb,
Herb.
or Herb, whichever way you say it. I came up with Floater, but that might be a bit.
Hey, I have floaters. That's
Whoa.
yeah, that's my eyes, man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I got some float.
Oh, you're thinking of the other float.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, those are the other day too.
Oh,
Woo. Stop that.
Oh, the eyes, man, the eyes. It's like things just floating around. Must be jellyfish floating around in front of my eyes.
yeah. We got the old Jelly Mans. Well, I mean that's pretty much it from me. I'm gonna start another giveaway in the giveaway section. I'm gonna set it for 7 days, so that way everybody gets a chance, no matter what time they're in. So definitely look at that. Windows Verus mining tool like the Jelly Wart Miner. David B. We'll get our Dave plays on that because I would like a all-in-one Verus miner for Windows, like just to throw on a computer if I wanted to test the CPU.
Stinger.
Stinger.
Suggested a
Ooh,
name.
I like
Stinger.
that.
I like that.
Who said that?
That David B.
That's
like that, baby.
Yeah, from the Discord. So
It's kind of retro-y, and I'm a retro guy.
old Stinger.
Old Stinger.
That's got
That might, I don't know. That I like that. We'll
That's good.
bring a meeting of the minds and discuss.
Well, I was going to say, if y'all don't have anything else, I'm going to hop off here. I'm actually going to start working on my new computer setup because I'm so tired of my old one having so many issues. I think a lot of it's like the USB controller on the motherboard for some reason just is crapping out. It is an X99 board from like, multiple, probably like 8-9 generations ago. So it's probably kicking the bucket.
Yeah, I know a guy. It's got some computer parts. If you.
Yeah. It's the classic. It's the mechanic syndrome.
That's right.
Car, and he's working on everybody else's car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm covered up in computer parts, and my computer's just old and raggedy. Yeah.
You got a 960 GT in it.
It ain't that bad. We got a 3070, but it's got a Wobbly fan.
Right.
But
yeah, I'm good.
All right, guys. I'll see you in the Discord.
Yep. I'll be over on the Discord later, guys.
Later.